Naked shorts. Yeah. Oh man, I've got such a stupid sense of humor. I don't know. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trey's Trades, where we freaking talk fast and don't skip class, baby. I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Let's get into the video. So today, my friends, my family, my fellow Gorilla Gang, I'm gonna stop beating my chest because people get mad when I when I do that. Now we're giving you the update on ticker symbol AMC. Now this is not the end of the road by any means for me, and I've seen a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The FUD, right? That's been circulating all over Twitter, all over Reddit, YouTube, Discords, right? I get it, right? We're nervous because there's different things that are happening that maybe you think wouldn't be happening. So we're gonna alleviate some of that concern here and give you the overall Ortex data, the short volume percentage. I want to give you the Stonko tracker, the call options in the money. I want to show you the call options chain, how many are currently in the money right now, which could lead to some gamma squeezing if we get some further out, call options that run out the money to in the money. So, finish off here with the technical analysis, which you got a beautiful setup on right now. Lots of great things happening, and we'll give you a closing message at the end. So let's get into this video and save as much time as we can. Right now on the Ortex data, you've got a short interest change of about 1.21% for the downside. Now this could mean that there's some shares on loan that have been recalled. I've spoke about this in a previous video, would have been a couple weeks ago, but if you go to my Twitter, I actually, kind of walk you through that exact process, and we kind of, guess that this would happen. So it's right here. It's called Hedgies Forced Recalls Could Be Happening. If you want to check out that video, it is on my Twitter. Otherwise, just, find that on YouTube. I think it walks through pretty well what this process is right now. I think there are some shares that were out on loan that got recalled forcibly because there's a lot of risk associated here, but don't get it twisted, right? You still have 92 million total shares on loan, and you've still got an estimated 58.61 million short interest, which is a significant amount, right? That could still cause a lot of squeeze. That's 85% of the total exchange data. This is what's reported to this exchange data, right? And we know a lot of things are not being reported. Naked shorts, failure to delivers, the whole 9 yards here, the malpractice, corruption, and fraudulence that has led to this AMC situation cannot be forgotten. That's as simple as it gets. I want to give you this. There are unquantifiables with AMC, right? So this sort of play right here, there's a lot of things that we may never know, and we have to be okay with that as the individual retail investors, the apes, if you want to make a momentum trade in this stock, right? For me, this is it. This is my why. This is the story. This is the legacy, right? There are a lot of things that we might never fully uncover unless there's some sort of huge whistleblower, some sort of huge exposure that comes out about some specific hedge fund, institution, market makers, and the whole 9 yards. There's a huge circle of malpractice that has to be taking place for this sort of stuff to happen. But nonetheless, there are unquantifiables. There are things that we may never know. And I'm personally okay with that because I know that there's room on the table here. I've watched this stock for the last 6 months, and there are things that can possibly happen. So, worst case scenario, let's assume the absolute worst, right? 85% of the total exchange data, you've got 58 million total shares, short interest, right? This is what's reported. This is enough for another move. I guarantee it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. There's more room on the table for this to come, right? Daily short sale volume percentage. I went over this in my live stream here at lunch break if you're able to catch that, but it's down 2% compared to June 4th, which should have been, a couple trading days before that. I'm just going to refresh this really quick, but it was in that 30-ish% range. 36% was what we saw yesterday, which was Monday compared to June 4th, which was about 38%. So down here a little bit, and this could just be because some of those shares are being recalled, which gives them less overall ammunition to want to short a stock with, right? Very, very possible. It doesn't mean that there's not algorithmic trading taking place. It doesn't mean there's not naked shorting taking place. It doesn't mean that there's stock, out there, options out there that have been failed to be delivered on, right? There's a lot of things that can contribute to this exact piece in the movement. So keep that in the back of your mind. Stonko tracker currently has 135,000 total call options expiring in the money, meaning that those options are underneath the current market value as of right now for June 11th. And you'll get 48,000 more if we cross over that $60 mark, which is a significant number. Now, this morning, there were 0 total shares available to borrow, and now there's 3.7 million. And that's a point and a concern that people have had. Where are these shares coming from? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that these shares were all returned at once. It could just simply be that there are lenders out there who weren't previously lending that are lending now. Think of it like this. If the pie equals, 100 million, and now all of a sudden the pie equals 110 million, but the slices in there are the exact same, what's been taken out, what hasn't been taken out, you just have more of the overall pie available, right? So it could be as simple as this. Lenders are now, giving out stock that they weren't previously lending out. That could very easily contribute to what you're seeing right now with the total shares available. Easy as it gets, simple as you can put it, right? 3.7 million total shares available to borrow. If they eat those up, raise the ceiling. It does not get any simpler than that, right? They want to short the stock. They want to play stupid games. They can win stupid prizes. You want to piss on the electric fence? We'll turn that fucker on. It's as simple as it gets. I'm telling you, right? Now, I want to come over here to the chart because there's some people who are getting a little bit complacent, right? Clove had a beautiful, beautiful day today. It was up like 70% or so. And this can make you feel like, what am I doing, right? Why am I in AMC right now? That I picked the wrong stock? Did I make the wrong decision? Should I have taken profits, right? I understand where you're coming from, right? It's very easy to want to have FOMO, fear of missing out, when other stocks are running, but your stock is not. But remember this, right? AMC was the little brother to GameStop in January. It did, very, very small moves compared to what GameStop did. Now you have the exact opposite, where AMC was up almost 100% in a single day, but GameStop was up 10, 15, 20, right? AMC has been leading the charge on this, so we can't cherry pick the good days and the bad days, right? There's going to be days out there and there's other more appealing stocks on that individual given day than you have on maybe today, right? Today it was just a small gain of about 5 cents, 4 cents, 0.09%, right? That's not sexy. I understand, right? But in the grand scheme of things, when in doubt, zoom out. Simple as it gets, you are riding a stupid, beautiful, disgusting, filthy, nasty ascending level of support. The stair-stepping action that you're seeing right now with AMC is violent. That is superior bullish ape moves that is happening right now. This is being held together by freaking Gorilla Glue, put together by millions of silverbacks, orangutans, apes, and gorillas out there. Simple as it gets. That's literally what it is, right? Stair step, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Easy as it gets. Look at this. This is ascending level of support. You're always looking for at least 3 touch points to signify any respected level of support or resistance. You can draw them horizontal, or you can draw them favoring the upside or the downside. They work equally both ways. All that you want is to connect the dots, right? Now you're connecting dots right here. You've easily got the 3 touch points. You find that you're at this divergence point here tomorrow in the pre-market, right? And that is significant. Now, why I think this is significant is because since we have been so favored for the upside, I'm inclined to believe that you're going to have a break for the upside over this horizontal level of resistance at about $58.73, right? Now check this out, the forward test trend. This is a historical thing that has come to fruition time and time again with AMC. It's how we predicted the break over 14.50. It's how we predicted the break over $6.50. It's how we predicted a lot of the moves that have happened with AMC stock. It's how we predicted this breakout of this downtrend that we saw back here, right? The forward test trend. We have it playing out again, right? Check this out. 1, 2, 3 different times it has tested this level at about $58.73, now including today, right? And this fourth test, I really do firmly believe, just based on the trends here, 9 times out of 10, it has gotten that break on the fourth test of any significant level of resistance. So I am very inclined to believe that given that trend, given the overall bullish, momentum that you've got rocking on the stock, you're more inclined to see that break over $58.73 and ultimately what I think to be that retest of $60, which will bring it to 65, which will bring it to 70, which will bring it to those all-time highs, and ultimately, some awesome gamma squeezing, some awesome shorts starting to get pressure down a little bit, FOMO buying, right? All of these things combined together to make the freaking beautiful pudding that is AMC stock, right? So that's what you kind of got rocking up. Now, I've been asked this a million times, and I think this is a good way to leave it off, is Trey, how do we know if the unquantifiables are happening? You'll fucking know. You will. The stock price will do things that you have never, ever seen it do, right? If it was to go 100% up from $55 as compared to 30, right? Or maybe 200, 300, 400, those are the unquantifiables, man. You don't get 1, 2, 3, 400% moves naturally. That is gamma squeezing, short squeezing, naked short squeezing. It's a combination of a bunch of different factors where people are getting slapped super hard and it pushes the price in an astronomical, unnatural, parabolic move. That's how you'll know, right? And this is why I believe maybe some shorts have covered back here in this $38 to $77 range, because that was a 100% day, right? That's some gamma squeezing. That's some shorts covering. Not all of them. I'm not saying that was a short squeeze. Trust me when I say it's not, because I am still I really do believe this has more on the table. Simple as it gets, right? I really do. You're just looking for these technical breakouts. Follow the lines here. I mean, it's some people don't believe that it works, but I'm telling you, trends are trends. That's simple as that, right? If there's no trends, I won't bullshit you, right? If there's no trends, then we have no trend. We just have to see what's going to happen. But we have a trend here, right? So follow the lines, follow these trends. This is the forward test trend. You've got this beautiful pennant formation, rocking right here. And all that you're looking for is that break over $58.73 to ultimately get back up to 70, and then the all-time high, which is $77, which will give us that test of $100, right? Things are looking fine, my friends. When in doubt, zoom out. We're going so freaking far. A month ago, what were we at a month ago, guys? I mean, just look at this. Look at the weekly candles. Check this out. A month ago, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, we were at a low of $12. We're at 55 bucks right now, right? If you've been a part of this battle since 801, January, February, March, April, even May, you're up a significant amount of money right now. You really are. The risk for you, if your dollar cost is anywhere under 20 bucks, is pretty freaking low. And if you've got a dollar cost in that 40, 50, 60, $70 range, right? Anywhere in the midst of that, I think there's still more on the table, right? I feel super bullish on AMC stock. We just have to have some patience, right? Simple as it gets. I'm hodling for you. I'm doing this for the apes. 100%. I'm here to send a message to the short sellers that says, hey, we see you. We don't approve of what you're doing, and we're going to fucking do something about it. And that's what I've got for this video. So blah, blah, blah. I know the whole spiel. Drop a like, consider subscribe, whatever you want to do. Catch you on the next one, my friends, my family, my fellow Gorilla Gang. Much love and peace.